Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Elseomizer. Today's music was Midas River from Super Mario RPG. Most people got it right, but Ring, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to dock you because it's not the remake. You only get the point for franchise. That was the OG. Anyway, speaking of Mario, almost like, whenever I'm thinking of a game I'm about to play that's more likely for me to pick that out of my playlist, we're playing some Super Mario Land. That was a redeem last time to have me do this next, so that's where we're going to start. Alright. Should be coming up here in a second. I'm probably going to have to resize it because this one's a Game Boy game. Yep. And whoop. Let's center it, and there we go. All right. So, I haven't actually played this one before. It's also really quiet. Is that... Hang on. Is that something on my settings? Yeah, my audio's really low. There we go. What the Super Mario Land? Alrighty. I never really played the Game Boy Marios. They're a little clunky for my tastes. They do have a pretty banging soundtrack, though. This one at least feels significantly better than Super Mario Land 1. Oh wait, I don't have any power-ups. Yeah, this one already feels quite a bit better. Super Mario Land 1 had those weird, like, half-tile blocks. Like, they just felt weirdly small. Okay, so stars are not things I need to have unlocked. Oh wow. Even on the Game Boy, you can pick up shells. It took them till the Super Nintendo to have that idea. I don't know why I'm grabbing coins. I don't have them randomized. Oop. There we go. Okay. Oop. I guess I got a vegetable. Alright. What's this? Ah. Warp zone of some sort? Yeah, that would have been a power-up if I actually had it. Eaten by a turtle zone. Nope. I have no water physics. If the level's possible, honestly, I almost prefer this. As long as it's not literally impossible to beat. Golden Feather. Already getting some pretty good MacGuffin progression. I don't know how many Golden Feathers we need to beat a short hike, but I feel like we're getting close to it. Last area was gambling. Was it gambling? I don't know what it was. I didn't have enough coins for any of it. Ah, dang. Okay, for help everyone, I need at least 12? Okay. Because once I have all of those, I'll hit for the last couple of things I need. I think I have most of the stuff that I need to do the side quests. There's like one or two. Oh, come on. Okay, so that one, I wasn't sure how much my momentum would carry in the air. But now I know. And you can actually bonk against a wall to sort of normalize your falling tile. So if I do that, I realized I probably shouldn't have stood under that guy until I knew for sure he didn't come that far down. Okay, here's where things get dangerous, because I'm pretty sure if I fall down there between these, I can't get back up. Alrighty. Yeah, one-ups. Pretty sure these are one-ups. Alright, and I cannot do any further. I don't even know what a silver feather is. I haven't gotten any of those. Mario Zone. Because for some reason Mario is a big-ass fucking clockwork version of himself. Oh my, vertical platforming? On a Game Boy? Ooh, this is a very technically impressive game. Like, it's not just that it's vertical. It's the fact that it was horizontal and it became vertical. Yeah, this is Mario's private island. He just has a giant mechanical clockwork version of himself. But yeah, anyway, doing multi-dimension scrolling in things like the Game Boy or the NES or whatever is surprisingly difficult. Just because of the way that it holds things in memory. Having a screen that can scroll both horizontally and vertically without having some sort of sacrifice for it. Like Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh, fuck. If you've ever played that on original hardware, you'll see that on the far right of the screen, you see like little ghost tile thingies. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, difficult as in it's hard to actually, you know, pack all of what you need into the memory. But yeah, like, you see those weird little, like, ghost tiles on the right side of the screen in Super Mario Bros. 3? That's because they did the multi-dimension scrolling, and they didn't actually have enough space left over to overscan a bit. So they don't draw normally they would draw a tile or two outside of the range of the screen, so that as it scrolls on, it's already rendered, like all of the tiles are loaded. But they weren't able to do that and still keep the vertical horizontal scrolling. So that's why you have that weird ghosting effect on the fucking, okay, on the right side of the screen in Mario 3. Okay. Fuck. How am I supposed to get that? Oh, the Midway Bell is actually, this level is actually not in logic. The Midway Bell is glitched logic. Yeah, carrot power up, but I don't have it. But I do have level 2, which I can do. Yeah, any power-up will do. but I have exactly 0. Not a single power-up to my name. Oh, that's a wall. I don't know why I saw that and I'm like, ooh, I can go get that heart. My guess is one of these things will lead me there. Yeah. Oh, I fucked it up. Yeah. Why did they put a level in Mario's groin and fill it with balls? You're right. Oh, man. Okay, zip lines. Zip lines are pretty cool. Nice to have. At least until I get pneumatic tubes. Ooh, I needed a bit more. I needed him to be further. Okay. I couldn't see how far that gap was, so... It is kind of weird that this game basically demands damage boosting from you. Oh, I could probably bounce on that ball. I'm making this way harder. Oh no! Game over! Alright, I have to start over. Oh, cool. It remembers my checkpoint. Might be an archipelago change there. Okay, I'm gonna get him going the other way. Okay, I thought I was gonna bounce on that. My unfamiliarity with this game is showing. I thought that was actually gonna give me like a bounce. I figured a bouncy ball that seemed like a relatively straightforward platforming challenge if I had to keep bouncing on it, but no, I can just stand there, I guess. I guess the challenge just comes from getting over this and then landing back on it. Yeah, I don't even know what the carrot power-up does. Oh, Ooh, 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 ooh. Makes you a rabbit. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. All right. Ooh, rocket launcher. Nice. Macro zone. Everything gonna be big? Yeah. Whoop. Oh, what the fuck? They spike? I didn't know they spiked. Do they all spike? No. Only some of them. I didn't have enough momentum. The first one was a lack of knowledge, the second one was a lack of skill. Yeah, I think the rocket launcher in Quake is actually quite a bit more important than the rocket launcher in Doom because rocket jumping is a thing. So getting that is actually pretty fantastic. I don't know the maps well enough to know the skips with rocket jumps, but I'll probably be able to notice, like, spot them as I'm playing. Wet towel. Earthbound is like the weirdest fucking items, man. Oop. I could go down there, but what's the point? I won't be able to use whatever power-up it gives me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, rocket jumping is technically a thing in Doom. It's like rocket lateral propulsion. Boop, 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 boop. So many Goombers! Alright. Nope, I don't have any of this. I can't do any of these. Tree zone. Oh, is this a different... There's different versions of the same motif. Okay. That was a fucking Kaizo block. It wasn't even like a bonus. That was just there to make you fall into the hole with all the enemies. Motherfucker! They did it to me twice! Ah, shit. Fucking Kaizo blocks! In an actual Mario game! Yeah, what the fuck? I knew that one was there. I was trying to, like, get past it, but I was a little overzealous. Okay, I'm glad that I was actually able to bounce on that guy, because he kind of looked like he wasn't bounce-onable. Also, these are the fucking frogs that, the Vor boss in Yoshi's Island, aren't they? This is their first appearance. Midnight Riders, that is a, mercenary that I don't remember. I don't remember what unit they are. Don't say what, the Yoshi's Island Vor boss? What else am I supposed to fucking call it? It's what it is. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm at least here again. Whoop. You get some pretty massive height after bouncing off of an enemy. Like, in most Mario games, it gives you just like a normal jump height, but you start it from higher up. This one has a higher start and a higher, like, actual jump. You get some fucking distance. I missed. If that guy hit me, I would have been pissed. There we go. Dang it. Oh, wait. No, it's not. All right. And I got us a Balatro Joker. It's actually a legendary. That's pretty good. I'll probably never see it, though. And that is Super Mario Land BK. We're done. That's everything. All right. Well, let's see. How about let's switch on over to boop, 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 boop. I literally can't find the fucking category for Castlevania 64, so I'm just gonna set it to Castlevania. Because it's not technically called Castlevania 64, it's just called Castlevania, is it? I don't know. I should get a pop tracker. I should have already gotten a pop tracker. The hell is wrong with me? Hang on. Please tell me there's one. I'm nothing without my pop tracker. Well, shit. No pop tracker. We raw dogging it. Let's see. Controllers. How do I'm going to want to be able to save it, so. It has universal tracker support, but knowing the names of the locations isn't going to help. I've never fucking seen this stuff before. Here we go. Memory card. And let's reboot. There we go. Let's create Castlevania. Save. Okay. Let's look at this cool-ass N64 cutscene. How is it on screen? It's a little small. Let's... Because I can see on this that it's going all the way to the bottom of the window. There we go. Game is loud. Hang on, let me change the sound a little, I guess. All right. I'm putting it on easy. Fuck you. This game's ridiculous. Okay. Reinhardt, Carey. So Castlevania games. The dude's usually a whip guy, and the girl's usually a magic user. Fuck it, I like wizards.
Transylvania, in the mid-19th century, the province of Wallachia. In this time,
Is that how you say
peace
it?
and plenty,
I always thought it was Wallachia.
The return of ancient horrors. But the old legends live, and soon the land will again be plunged into darkness. The people have returned to the path of wickedness, and the bonds that seal their evil ruler's spirit are weakening. Carrie Fernandez, a young girl gifted with
Did it just
great
skip ahead?
magical powers. Sensing Dracula's return,
Could be an emulation
she sets
bug.
off alone to the dark castle.
Might be scrolling
Now,
faster
she must
than
wield
expected.
her inherited power in the fight against evil.
Whatever awaits, I have no regrets.
All right. Pew pew pew. Okay, so that's how I melee. He has breathed his last. A local villager? Game is loud? It's still loud? I dropped it a bunch. Hang on. I'll drop it even more. Yeah, Mario Land wasn't, there wasn't a lot to do. Oh. A skeleton. Yeah, we BK'd Mario Land in half an hour. Oh, there's a backdash kind of thing. Is there... Whoa, that's a slide. Z targeting? Yes, but I can't move while doing it. Is that a rupee? Like, that's just a straight up fucking rupee. It's a same ass model. Do I crouch? No. How do I pick things up? Oh, that's fast forward. That's not an actual button. I have no idea what important items I got. I don't know what an important item is. There are some keys. Oh, in Mario Land. I got a lot of MacGuffins, actually. Like, I got a good amount of, oh god, what is it? The fucking, the timepiece. I got, what else did I get? Yeah, I got the timepiece, I got a golden feather, I got a rocket launcher to Quake, that's pretty good. Yeah, having like a one trick for some fuck ass game. That's kind of my role in the Ark Apocalypse, to be honest. I'm just the guy who's played all of the Scrimblow games. That's why they have me doing stuff like Zillion. Ah, I can break these. Well, that doesn't help, because I don't know how to pick these up. There we go. Knife. Now how do I use it? Ah, there we go. Alright, progressive lost book. That's Forest of Silence. Grab practice pillars. Yeah, that's what taught me how to grab stuff. It's a good name for him. I keep feeling like this dodge roll thing should make me go faster, but I can't hop out of it. Is that faster than walking? I don't know. Yeah, Mario Land 2, it wasn't a lot to do. Just a couple of levels. I feel like jumping is faster than walking. I don't know. Okay. So that is how I interact with things. There we go. Firmly sealed shut by the central crest. Do I have the central crest? Do we have to smack it? Yeah! Okay. Got it! Figured it out. Solved the puzzle. Holy shit. Okay. Shit. Aiming is difficult. Yeah, because when you're Z-targeting, you can't walk. Ah, I can charge it. That's good. It pierces when I do. Oh, it homes when I charge it. Much better. Money. Yeah, I think I did a good idea picking the wizard. I don't think this costs me anything. Oh wait, no, I have a little mana bar in the bottom. Or is that the boss's health? It's the boss's health. It's not mana. I was wondering, like, why didn't I notice that before? Because it wasn't there before. Yeah, she feels like a lot like easy mode, practically. I think he's dead. King Skeleton's Bridge. Neat. Yeah, jumping definitely feels faster than walking. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm pretty much exclusively going to be using this homing attack. Huh, data saved, okay. I thought that was a check. A sign. Route. Thank you, I guess. Very informative. Seems like a solid fence. There must be a way to open it. Nope. Doesn't work the second time. Genius swing. This game's chugging. This game barely ran. Eh? Is there a ledge grab? There is, but apparently if I hit the button again, I just drop. Yeah, this game doesn't run. This game walks. Yeah, one of the checks, I got Kanyo, but there's no way I'm going to be able to use a legendary Joker before I beat the game. Scraps! Scraps for Chaz! Okay, so I hold the jump button, and that's how I climb up. That's a little weird. Moonstone in the moon gazebo. Scoutfly, alright. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I did figure out what was wrong with Jak and Daxter, why the frame rate was so fucking weird, giving me motion sickness. I was able to fix it. So the next time we play it, I won't have to call it 40 minutes early because I'm in physical pain. So the issue that I had, right, was like, so it was like running too fast. And I set it to VSync and it wasn't fixing it. Like it caused a different problem. And if I remember correctly, the thing was is that I had to go in and then like frame cap it and then turn on VSync. Doing it in the other order didn't work. Frame capping it without VSync didn't work. VSync without frame capping. I had to go in and edit the actual config file to get a frame cap and then go into the game and enable VSync in the in-game options. And that finally fixed it. Is there anything else in this area? I didn't really check over here. I love this homing shot. It's so good. Reading the first 20 minutes of tonight's chat. I'm very confused. What did we do? What were we talking about? Gambling. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were kind of all over the place. Yeah, the ridiculous large early thing of Choo Choo Charles is a problem. It's been fixed now. I will say, I don't know if how I feel about main inputting some, putting in some sort of quality check. On the one hand, I do think it would definitely improve the project as a whole. On the other hand, none of my shit would ever make it in. I guess that's one way to make a fence. Oh. Bridge gone. Have to fight a guy. Okay, well, he at least dies real fast. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Have I mentioned how glad I am that I figured out this homing shot? Yeah, if there were more people actually reviewing core pull requests, that would be a different story. Did all these things respawn? Okay, they respawned, but the items inside them didn't. Honestly, I think the real solution is to just take things out of core entirely and have core distribute something along the lines of the, what's it, the fucking... what do they call it? The world browser? Oh no, I got an item for a short hike. That's what it was. We were talking about it because I was wondering if I had enough golden feathers to beat the game yet. I'm missing some of the other, like, quest items, but I wasn't sure if I needed, because I can hint for the last few quest items. Yeah, I think essentially the platonic ideal of Archipelago would ship with just AP Quest, and then everything else would be on a per install basis, and the website can still have its collection of games, and Berserker can still vet games that go up on his website, right? Like, anybody who wanted to could run a fork with whatever games they have the ability to generate for. Oh, I exploded. Isn't Core already a Hall of Shame? That's why they put my games on it, right? Oh, hey, Jeff. Welcome. I'm playing Castlevania. I haven't even seen what the holy water. Holy water's pretty good. I'll stick with the holy water. I'm not hating it. I don't know if you were playing as the fucking guy, but I've got a homing shot that makes things significantly easier. Ow, fuck, he can throw bones? Since when are there projectiles? That asshole. Yeah, you always pick the wizard in a Castlevania game. Oh, I can make that. I didn't think I could, so I didn't hold the button to commit. Oh. How do I actually climb up that? There we go. So it looks like it's always up, regardless of what direction you're in. Okay. Why did I do this? Ah, there we go. Dash attack. Not bad. Does this one have anything in it? Coffin, but no body. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't have the boots. I don't know why I thought I could dash attack off of a roll. That's a completely different fucking move. I would like a heal at some point if it is at all possible. Oh, I have items in my inventory, right? I can use those, but I would rather not. Not until I see how bad death is. Ooh, strength. That's important. We're still stuck waiting on Oak's parcel, but that's important. I've been saving. I've been hitting the little, gem thingies. Yeah, the homing ball is pretty fucking great. Okay. Doesn't look like I missed anything. Did I go past this? Someone is making a Homestuck fan adventure based on inside jokes from that street. Okay, I can't get over here. So, like, just like a MS Paint adventure style thing? Or is the streamer, like, doing specifically Homestuck stuff? Is this the wrong way? Or... No, this is where I go. That's right. This is a different bridge. Scraps for Chaz! So the downside of the homing attack is that I can't do anything until the homing attack finishes doing its thing, which is going to be a big problem whenever I start fighting enemies that don't get one-shot by it. I'm going to have to start getting real good at the backstep. Do these guys stop at any point, or do I just need to pull the lever? Oh yeah, we don't know. The parcel might be local. That is the game that I plan on doing if I hit BK in Castlevania. So that is next on the docket. All right, we're gonna have to fight another big dude. No? Or do we just have to go down? Yeah, we have to go down into this valley. Eh? Okay, there we go. No, motherfucker! I died. I missed. Well, we get to find out what death does. I'm assuming it just boots you back to your last save. Yeah, previous saved or restart. Okay, so it is level-based, like old Castlevanias. I have not started Aquaria. That is also something that I need to do. I don't have the mod or anything installed for it, so it'll be something I'll have to do to start the day. Not something I shift to halfway through. I remember I played Aquaria a bit. It came in like the first ever Humble Bundle. But that bundle also contained the letter V 6 times and Bit Trip Runner, I think. So I didn't really stick with it for very long. It was a really early indie game. It was one of the first wave. Yeah, V6 was in the first ever Humble Bundle. I don't remember, it was V6, it was Aquaria, I think it was Braid, but I had already played Braid. And then I can't remember what the other two were. Fuck. I did it again. Actually, V might have been in the second Humble Bundle, now that I think about it. Because the first one, I think I remember it being Machinarium. But yeah, Aquaria was like a really early indie game. Back whenever, like, you had no engines or anything to help you out. You just had to, like, code that shit raw dog. So, it is probably at least a little jank. Okay. Can I make this not suck? I have heard that the platforming is the worst part of this fucking game. Oh my god. I will say in the Ark Apocalypse, I think Crafty Boss is the sign to Aquaria, and he agrees with you. He also fucking hates it. There's fall damage. There's fall damage in this game. I probably should have guessed. I mean, I could heal, but at this point, it's stubbornness. Those heals might be the only chickens I ever have. So I think there is background music once you get in the castle. It's just this area doesn't have any. It's just got like ambience. Okay. Okay. And what? Okay. There we go. I mean, difficulty creep, that's a pretty straightforward term. I know exactly what you mean. I'm pretty sure people have used it before. Yeah, rhythm games, I fucking hate that rhythm games do not have any custom content for people who aren't ridiculously cracked at the rhythm game. I'm not good at rhythm games, but I like them. I'm getting my ass beat by Rhythm Heaven. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about Rhythm Heaven, but I have been playing it. I am bad at it. There is occasionally a game that I'm just real good at, but most of the time it takes me many attempts. Oh, it's so good. I love it. It's great. It's got the right amount of little guys. It's super responsive. There's a ton of content in it, even outside of just how many mini games there are. Multiplayer's really fun. It's got some, like, everybody just co-ops to the beat, but it also has some, like, game-ass games in there. Rhythm Heaven Groove is fantastic. I'm just bad at it. Okay, more of these, which I know how to open now. Okay. Oops. Ah, hang on. E. I hit my head. Dang. Fuck. It's just trying to straighten up so that I could land the holy water. There we go. Let's actually get in between these before we get up. There we go. Okay. Infested Liberators. I don't have that unit. I just realized I got Solar Bombardment. That's really good to have any Spear of Adun ability, but Solar Bombardment specifically is a pretty good one. It's pretty cheap. It's not as good as, like, the Lance, but it's cheap, so I get to do it more often. Hey, Robin Hearts. That's good. I like Robin. Oh, cool. I can backdash off of that. All right. Elite Cleric Helm. Nothing in this one. Okay. Can I make that jump? I don't want to. I haven't saved in a while. Let me see if I can find a save. Saved. Now fight this wolf man. Whoop. That guy was annoying. Dropped a lot of money though. Silver rupee. Okay. So another one of these. This is the exact same layout as the other one. I fell. Shit. See, a Rhythm Heaven game where you start playing every song on Piss Baby Easy, then every song on normal, and 4 songs with harder than normal. You see, I like that every song is on normal. I like that. I would just like literally any difficulty in between Piss Baby Easy and Through the Fire and the Flames. I died. Those werewolves do not fuck around, man. Like, I could heal. But I'm pretty sure I'll heal after I beat the level. Okay, fine, I'll heal. Fuck. Fine. I don't have a lot of these. So yeah, Groove is actually the first Rhythm Heaven that I've played. Although I have I like the soundtrack for a lot of them. I have listened to a lot of the minigame soundtracks. Oh, there's food. He dropped me a chicken. You see, for Guitar Hero, I feel like I would like something that's on par with the difficulty of hard, but with only 4 buttons. Because I can't deal with the orange fret. Now that I've saved, I am going to try to make this fucking jump. Oh, cool. That wasn't that bad at all. This is where I was already. And I am seeing now in unit... Well, fucking... Shit. Rhythm Heaven Fever Reap... Oh, that's one of those artist, like, collabs where you just reanimate, like... I haven't seen it, but I'll check it out. And you made some for it. That's cool. I'm guessing it's Remix 10, or... Because that's the song everybody uses. Not quite? Well, what is it? I'll check it out. Whatever it is, it sounds interesting. Repainted is basically... Oh, it took every texture stuff that was funny in 2016. Ah. Was there a chicken? I missed the chicken. I didn't see it. I would play yet another rhythm game, but, like, I don't have a controller for it. I've never owned a Guitar Hero. I've always just played it at friends' houses because they bought it and I didn't have to. I could order one. They're probably not very expensive. Fuck. Yes, it does. I think Gibbous talked about that before. Was it? It was probably Gibbous. Yeah, okay, kind of expensive, but like whenever I say like they're probably not that expensive, I'm expecting they probably cost on par with like a decent arcade stick, so in like the 60 to 80 range. Does that sound about right? Or is it like worse than that? Yeah, jumping is definitely faster. I outran the bats. More than the $100. That's a little much. That's enough that would make me consider like, maybe I don't get it. Not for a while. So it's like the plastic drum controllers are more expensive than just an actual fucking drum kit. I will say, if I were to ever learn an instrument, like I've always liked the idea, but I'm just not musical. I can't sing or carry a tune or anything. But if I ever were to learn an instrument, it would probably be drums. That would probably be the one that I was decent at. Oh, tree. Yeah, I expect with things like, you know, yet another rhythm game. What's that other one? The one that's more overtly Guitar Hero. It's like Frets of Fire or something. I only ever see it as FOF. Frets on Fire. Something like that. No, I mean, I'm thinking of Frets on Fire. It's probably dead now because yet another rhythm game just kind of ate its lunch. But it was something that people did play and people might make controllers for, you know? Okay, and then I think I go back to the other area because there was another gate over there. Clone Hero? Could be Clone. Yeah, Clone Hero is another one. I'm behind on the times for all this stuff. I was never much of a Guitar Hero kind of person. I don't want to get a Fortnite controller. No, I definitely don't want to. I don't want people to think I'm playing a Fortnite. Stink bug, okay. I missed an item in the, like, first fucking room of this level, and I'm not going back for it. I'm just gonna hope it's not important. Oh, motherfucker. I died. I might, like, start a new save, grab the item now that I know what I'm doing, and then, not save it, just to get that one item. Hopefully it's not local. Please? There we go. Please tell me I saved after I pulled the lever. Okay, cool. I did. This is not the right way, but that is a save point, so I'm just going to tag it. Yeah, jumping is way faster. I hope you guys don't get annoyed hearing her fucking heavy breathing every time I jump, because this is a noticeable amount faster than walking. All right. Skeleton's back. Oh my god, they're on motorcycles! Isn't this like the fucking... Didn't they say this is the 19th century? They're like, oh, Transylvania, 19th century, and they have fucking motorcycles? Yeah, I mean, I could probably learn how to orange fret. I just need to get a controller. That was the tangents that we went on. I have no idea what red jewels are for, but I don't know. They seem useful. I have heard that if you want to do like harder things on Guitar Hero, you actually shift all the way down so that you're on the orange fret with your pinky, and then you slide back to grab, I want to say it's the green one in the front slot. Just because moving your index finger is a whole lot easier than moving your pinky. The Nintendo 64 can produce mind-boggling effects. Yeah, homing shot is a fucking godsend. I'm really glad I picked the wizard. Yeah, he finally stopped moving enough for me to fucking holy water him. God, I love holy water in Castlevania games. The God of Windows update it could tell that you wanted to do something today and decided to push an update despite you specifically. Awfully nice of Dracula to just open the door. Cons of Linux, Fortnite, and those sound like pros to me. There was one picture, it was just like, it showed like a PS4 and a PC, and it was like PC graphics, like 4K, PS4, maximum 1080p, and it had listed all these, like, all of the RAM things, and then the last option was like, PC can play League of Legends, PS4 cannot play League of Legends, conclusion, PS4 wins. Ow, motherfucker. I thought you were an item. Oh, shit. I fell. Yeah, that's the thing. League of Legends is actually a fairly cool world. The game just is ass. Like, it's got the worst fucking people. And I won't even, like, I'm not even gonna say, like, oh, the game is awful because of the fan base. The game is also awful because, like, the developers keep fucking breaking shit. They keep ruining things. They make ridiculously overpushed kits and then having to nerf them. And then, because they completely change the way the game plays every other year, they have to modernize characters, which means they basically have to delete all of the stuff that made them cool. My favorite part about Kamen Rider is about the season. Government-sanctioned Fortnite with your first out. Honestly, all I know about Kamen Rider is that I shouldn't be surprised about anything I fucking hear about Kamen Rider. That's literally all I know about it. It's like fucking, like, on the levels of, like, Kingdom Hearts, where you could just say some shit and I'll just believe you. But yeah, every now and then, I'll have like a little fond memory of just like, man, I used to really like League of Legends. I should go back and play it a little bit. And then like I boot it up and I load into a lobby and I just look at all this shit and I'm like, you know what? I'm over it. I don't want to play anymore. And then I dodge the queue, uninstall the game, and then I'm over it. There's a Kamen Rider who's the bastard son of a drug cartel family and he's powered by Mpreg. Yeah, like, you can just say shit, man, and I'll believe you. Fuck. I'm wondering what's the most, like, just make some shit up, but it's all real franchise. Like, we all know Kingdom Hearts. You could just say some shit. Like, you know, the villain's master plan is to get the hero to wear the letter X on his shirt. what is the, I'm thinking now, what is the most, like, what the fuck, like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts has not just fucked up its own lore. Fucking, I suppose one of the things I could say is that, like, my favorite anime has an episode where, like, it's a super serious, actual, like, detective thing, and one of the episodes involves a guy who's upset that his fanfiction isn't canon, and he murders an entire, like, cottage, like, villa full of people. Specifically his Sherlock Holmes fanfiction is not canon. And, and so he murders a villa full of people. That's an episode of Detective Code. Oh yeah, because the Toy Story Kingdom Hearts is canon, isn't it? Because they're like data copies of them, they're not the actual toys. Oh, here's a wild one. Shovel Knight is canon to God of War. Yeah, Shovel Knight is canon to God of War lore. The developers of God of War have said, like, oh, this happens, like, oh, fuck. Before the remake series, I'm gonna go die so I can just get my health back. Where, like, on his way to, whatever fucking Nordland the God of War remakes take place in, he crossed paths with a mysterious traveling warrior who fought with a sharpened shovel. And I mean, that's not super fantastical, it totally meshes, and it's definitely something Kratos would remember, just having an honorable duel with the guy who fights with a shovel. Yeah, I don't know if any of the other Shovel Knight crossovers are canon, but the God of War one is, at least. Every franchise is improved by anime bullshit. You need to have the right amount of anime bullshit, though. You can get too much anime bullshit, even in bullshit anime. Only mildly related, but 90% of the crucifixion Japanese media aren't Christian references, they're Ultraman. Yeah, that's the thing. Neon Genesis Evangelion has nothing to do with, like, Christian canon or theology. What's his name? Fucking... Oh god, what's his name? The guy who made... He just thinks the aesthetics are cool. Oh god, what's his name? This is like a famous anime guy. I can't remember the name of the guy who made the fucking Ava. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. What's his fucking name? No, it's not Toriyama. No, it's Evangelion. Hideaki Anno, that's his name, Hideaki Anno. Oh shit. So the Ultraman's creator was a Catholic and crucified Ultraman, and that's why there's all of this Christian iconography in Japanese pop media. That reminds me of, like, I saw a thing that talks about, like, why isekai is such a thing and why anime fantasy is so video gamey. And it's because literally the first major piece of high fantasy in all of Japan, like Western high fantasy, was Dragon Quest. There's like, I forget what it was, some PC RPG game, which is why kobolds are all dogs. I can't remember which one it is, but it's that, and then there's Dragon Quest. And that's why almost all Japanese fantasy is video game related, because that's literally how they got introduced to it. Oh yeah, I love fucking Gabumon Crucifixion. It's just so out of left field. I don't want the knife. No, I wanted the gems and I picked up a knife accidentally. Please, please give me my precious holy water back. Holy water! Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, shit, no! I guess I'll live with a cross. Wizardry, that's the one. Wizardry, I think Wizardry got a Japanese port that was fairly popular, but it didn't take off to the extent that Dragon Quest did. Wizardry is the reason why, in Japan, the concept of kobold is like a dog man, because that was just what they called the enemy in that game, and that's the one that got super popular. Whereas, Western fantasy kobold that took off was Dungeons and Dragons, where they're little lizard guys. That's why in America, kobolds are lizards, and in Japan, they're dogs. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is also, so here's the thing. The original, like, early edition of Dungeons and Dragons, not AD&D, but original D&D, literally required you to have a different other board game to play it, because all of your, like, map traversal as you traveled from dungeon to dungeon was done in a different board game. Ow. Mineral badge. Oh shit, I didn't realize how low I was. Was it Chainmail? Was Chainmail the one I was thinking of? But yeah, there's a Matt Colville video on it where he talks about it. It's this video about like making travel interesting. And the way that they made going from place to place interesting in the original Dungeons and Dragons is it was just a completely different fucking board game that had its own mechanics. I should eat some chicken. Yeah, that wilderness survival game, I don't remember what it was. More scraps! Scraps for Chaz! Fucking outdoor survival? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it. I don't even remember it enough to be like, oh, that's the one, I recognize it now. I just deadass don't remember it, I'll take your word for it. Okay, I'll eat a chicken. I'll eat a chicken. Fine. I will say, for an N64 game, this actually looks pretty bumpin'. Like, this is a pretty good looking N64 game. They do a good job of like framing stuff. The textures are decent. Yeah, it is a PS1 ass N64 game, which is a pretty decent compliment. Alright, I saw a thing called Sandbag Shelf Invisible, and that turned out to be really good. The Forest to the Beach shortcut, that's actually pretty fantastic. Ow, motherfucker. Dang it. The axe isn't bad. White Dragon Switch Door. I think that's above me. Just remembered a thing. The 1980s John Carpenter movie. Ow. Drama or Jeezy Doom. Oh yeah, the I don't remember what the name of the new Doom fork of du jour is. But yeah, I have heard that Jeezy Doom is out. Fucking Uzi Doom, that's the one. I missed one at the top of this fucking hallway. I wonder if I should even bother. I use GZ Doom to play My House. Checked my GitHub dev reply. This is fixed in the fork. I was like, what? And then the Discord and everything was on fire. It's like that one community gif. You walked in holding the pizza and everything's on fire. Oh yeah, being in on the ground floor whenever some major internet shattering drama, as long as you're not the subject of the drama, is pretty fun. Like, I was kind of tangentially aware. I don't know if you guys have heard of the fucking bricks and minifigs Lego heist. But like I had heard of that before like the Reckless Ben video made it fucking everywhere in the world. Just because I'm in a couple of hobby spaces and I saw some people talking about the guy who posted on Reddit about like having his fucking Legos stolen by a major franchise. So I got to see that shit blowing up in real time. Yeah, the Rockstar developers are a thing in a lot of open source projects. There's a couple of them in Archipelago. I won't name names, you probably know. A lot of people who feel like they're seriously important people TM because of the contributions to the project. People who will get upset that anybody like experiencing their stuff in a way they don't like. Not even Berserker. Like, Berserker has some problems, but I don't think that it's a Rockstar developer kind of thing with him. I think he's just German, and it comes off weird to a lot of other people. Can I get up here? Ah, there we go. I had to start from the top just to give me the little bit more. Okay, that was absolutely worth going back for it. Oh my god, that's good. Oh wait, no, that's just the bridge, isn't it? That's not actually the volcano turtle. No, never mind, it's not super important. It does help. Okay, so that's everything, except for the one I missed in the beginning. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna reboot. Feel free to fork the project under A. Oh god, what was that one? There was like a typo on a fucking RuneScape. Yeah. Somebody posted like some sort of technical problem thing in a review on the Google Play Store for the old school RuneScape mobile client. Let's see what the bad, what the guy does. But I can't remember what letter it was, but Jagex accidentally replied with just a single letter. I think it was a Q.
In the mid-19th.
I think they just replied Q. This seems way worse. But yeah, I did not know how to climb, so I didn't get this check right here. Shit. Oh man, grade A under A is also a fucking, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. He had kind of a crash out as well, if I remember correctly. Okay, it wasn't really worth it, but we're good. That's everything. We're BK'd. So only 15 minutes left. I don't know if that's really enough time to, maybe I will. I'll load up FireRed and at least see if Oak's parcel is local, because it very well could be. I'm not sure. Uzi Doom, the cross-platform Doom source port forked under A. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna have to resize this. Yup. Because the last one was Game Boy. Let's get to where I have a decent... Yeah, there we go. A screen that doesn't have black on the top or bottom so I can actually center it decently. And there we go. Okay. All right. Never play as the boy in a Pokemon game. Okay, what do we name the rival, guys? What are we naming him? Gotta give him some fuck-ass name. No, I don't want Benny to be the rival. Although, you know, we did do the thing last time in Pokemon Red, and now we're in FireRed. Do we do the thing again? Do we bring back the joke? Do we resurrect the joke? Because it's like a remake of the joke. Okay, so for Pokemon Red, I did like a poll. You might know Benny, Benny Dreamly, who's like a chat mod around here. And like we were naming the rival, and people put in names, and I had a poll, and Benny won, and he got that, right? And then we named our starting Pokemon, and it was also Benny. Yeah, Ezark was there. Also entered the, like, voted for the name Benny, so our Pokemon was named Benny, so it was Benny versus Benny. And then Benny was just like, oh man, I'm not even a Pikachu or something, I like a Pikachu. And then I went and I caught a Pikachu and I named it Benny, because I'm like, here you go, here's your Pokemon. And then I realized that I had like 2 Pokemon named Benny, and then we just decided to name everything Benny. And every time I got a new Pokemon, I would hum and haw about it, I would think about what to name it, and then I'd just like windmill slam Benny. Fuck it, the joke rides again. Oh, there's not like a cutscene or anything? What the fuck? I'm a streamer. We're supposed to run jokes into the ground. That's our job description. Also, okay. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll just do Benny for the rival as a callback to the joke, but we won't do the joke verbatim. Man, like, I could do a poll, but like, I like Squirtle. I fucking love Squirtle. I'm picking Squirtle. Do I not get to name it? I can name it. I didn't get a chance to fucking name him. It didn't let me name my Squirtle. What the fuck? They skipped the tutorial and that's cool, but I didn't get to name the Squirtle. Okay, where's the fucking name rater? They had a name rater by now, right? Lavender Town. Okay. We're gonna try our best to get the fucking Lavender Town. Cause I refuse to have a Pokemon without a nickname. Like some chump. Yeah, we gotta name him under A. I don't know if I have any Pokeballs. I'm not throwing a fucking grape. I'm not wasting a great ball on a fucking Rattata. It's a PC item. Oh yeah, I'll check that out in a bit. Pidgey would be good to have on hand, but still not worth a great ball. Those are expensive. Is it this NPC? I don't have a pop tracker for this one. I should have grabbed one. Go make some chicky nuggies. We're almost done here. We're just gonna get to the town and see if Oak's parcel is there. Nope, there's the parcel. Got it. Yup. All right, we've got a lot more to do in this one. I'll see what the tracker has to say about it before Saturday. So Saturday, by the way, I might pause the randomizer and instead do some Arc Apocalypse practice. I'm gonna start trying to do some legitimate Donkey Kong Country 3 103% speedruns, because that's probably my weakest game, at least the weakest game that people will notice. If I do something slow in Meredith, who the fuck's gonna know? So I might need to practice some Donkey Kong 3. You might. Yeah, you might be the only one. Just don't say anything. I told these guys I was cool. Let's get like... nah, let's get 5. Yeah, grade A under A was brought up. Now, as apparently some of the GZ Doom controversy, the guy fucked up his rant post and sent it too early. So then apparently under A became a meme. This guy's fucking dead. He's dead, Jim. All right, let's see what's in the PC. No, it was, some, what's it, yeah, what do we got? AP item. 2 days off, all right. It was, some stuff with, like, the guy who, one of the lead developers on the GZ Doom, put a bunch of AI code in it, and people weren't upset about it, or people were upset about it and didn't want that, and, He said, "You're free to fork the project under A." And then that was the end of the message. So then they made a GZ Doom fork under A. And that's where UZ Doom came from. Alright. I have promised that, like, this Squirtle will be named under A. So, next time we play, if we ever get to Lavender Town, someone remind me. I don't know how many checks are available now. There were 2, but one of those 2 was Oak's parcel. So, I don't know how many there are. Yep, some good meme history. All right. 2 star pieces. I've decided I'm only gonna bother capturing Pokemon that are going to be useful. Like a Pidgey is useful, because I will need something to fly. So I will catch this Pidgey. Alright. Have I named a bird Pokemon Lombardi yet? Have I done that? Is that a joke I've already done? Jombardi, what the fuck? Jombardi. You know what? Fuck it. The typo stands. That was my Girona. Here I come, San Francisco! Alright, he'll be Jombardi. Stingus. Oh god, so many fucking flowery lines. He's like vocal stims the character. Your dad's my best friend. Alright. Cool, we get to skip the tutorial. Yeah, I have to go around, right? Oh, no, wait, hang on. Is there? Is it from the Viridian Forest, or is it? From the route west of Viridian. I don't need a Caterpie. Is it like in the town? Hey, how do I get up there? Around? West of Viridian? Oh, this way? Huh. Oh. Yeah, there we go. No tail whip. Why the fuck would I bother using tail whip? It doesn't deal damage. Who the hell would use moves that don't deal damage? Ah, this one. Okay. Found it. That's what you were talking about. All right. There we go. All right. I'm gonna save here. We're gonna call it a day. Somebody remind me to name that Squirtle under A whenever we get the chance. Because I will forget. It's gonna be a while probably before we get to Lavender Town. We'll see what this did for our checks available later. But for now, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see. Who's doing Archipelago today? We're in an ad break, so I've got some time. Archipelago. There we go. Who is even streaming fucking Archipelago? Well, I see Shimada Tiger, I think, is playing Resident Evil 3 randomizer. They're just sitting on the menu now. Looks like they just went live. I guess you guys want to see some Resident Evil? There's not a lot of people playing Archipelago today. Normally, I try not to raid somebody who has this many. They've already got like 60 viewers. I try to pick people who are smaller, but there's not a lot of small streamers playing Archipelago today, at least not with the tag. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll send you guys over to Shimada Tiger, who is playing Resident Evil. Looks like 3. The category is set to 2, but it looks like they're in 3, so it's probably a multi-game rando. I will see you all on Saturday. I'm going to fill out the spreadsheet with our new changes, see what this does for our access in Pokemon FireRed. I'll see what we're doing. We might do more randomizer, might do some DKC3 practice, who knows? But until then, I will leave you all with this life advice. I guess don't let people tell you that a game is awful until you've had a chance to play it, because Castlevania 64 wasn't that bad. Platforming was a little clunky, but it wasn't terrible. Good night, everybody.